What's up, everybody? This is F. Allen. You're going to know me now as a cool new YouTuber, and that's because now that I've got 100 subscribers and more, it's time to make that voyage to 1,000 subscribers. And we're going to do this by doing a weekly vlog, and I'm going to shoot 3 times a week. So look for me on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I'll be consistent, we'll be relevant, and we'll talk about several things. Now, what's going on today? All right, so here's what happened. It's Monday, right? And we're putting together the blog so we can get you together by tomorrow. So I start the day off with some advice that I gave somebody today, and I had a cancellation. So what do you do with a cancellation? Well, you got to figure out other things to do with that time. I hate cancellations because, especially when you get done with all your work, because now there's nothing to do except work on YouTube. And so maybe I'll get me a shirt and work on my logo, tighten up the Twitter and stuff like that. But I also want to talk to you about the advice I gave somebody today and how we're going to handle this cancellation. So I had a cancellation today, which frees me up a little bit of time so that I can create some of this footage and think about what direction I really want to go in. But that comes with no consolation, because even though my client did not drop a deposit, normally
You gotta love it when your camera just fails on you. But no worries, I've got backup.
so I normally get a deposit, but this time I didn't, because she's a regular customer, and we can't just win them all. But all is not lost. She's going to go to the original House of Pancakes, get me some silver dollars with strawberries and whipped cream, that thick orange juice, and some other breakfast food to go along with it. And I guess I can call that a sort of a maker-upper, and then she'll reschedule for next week. But that's my morning so far. Still got lots of stuff I need to prepare for. I don't think I have any active appointments today. Oh, or do I? Yes, I do. I forgot. I got some other appointments today. So I'll be handling that throughout the day. Anyway, so let's get right into the advice that I gave somebody today, because I think that it's real important. So let me just cut the film and set up and just kind of talk to you about it.
You're watching F. Allen on YouTube.
A young lady called this morning while I was on my way to work, and she, making appointments, dropping deposits and stuff for some photography that she wants done. But she also said it wasn't for her, and that she was going to be coming to me when she gets all of her stuff together. So I offered her some advice, and she took it. I believe she took it. And pretty much this is how it went. You're never going to have all of your stuff together. You're right. It's like saying I'm going to graduate. I want to graduate school after I get all of my education together. Then I'm going to just go ahead and graduate. You know how long that takes? You got to take those steps to do that. So you still got to start making steps. Where I'm gonna build my house after I gather all my bricks together. You didn't take any steps in planning or other stuff like that. So you still got to make small steps, small incremental steps towards whatever you're doing. Keep moving in that direction, because if you don't move in that direction, you're just going to sit still, and sitting still is not good. It's not. It's movement in life, like Brad Pitt said in that movie, I think, with all those zombies in it. It's movement in life. That is for real. People plan. Another great movie quote. Can't remember the name of it. I think it was Blow. But the guy said, people spend their entire life planning on how grand it's going to be, right? And so they sit around and imagining and waiting for the stars to align and everything perfect, so that then their life can be that they missed their whole life. So, even if all of your stuff is not together, you start taking steps towards that. Don't wait for other people or other things to come together, because sometimes they won't come together until you start first. That's real important. I say that because a lot of people kind of put off
making their appointments with me or getting their business off the ground because they're waiting on everything. You can't pay off your debt trying to save up every dollar that you owe every person, and then you gather up all the money and then you make that one big payment, right? Everybody plans like that. That's not how it happens. Something always comes along and takes your money before you could apply it to what you've been trying to save it up for. And so you never end up making that big payment. So instead, and just like with everything else, don't gather it all up together, pay into it, work towards it, complete certain steps that's necessary in order for you to, accomplish the ultimate goal. Instead of trying to save up all of your money, or that's metaphorically, but instead of trying to get all of your stuff together before you execute one particular thing, start gathering it up. Because what's the difference between, let's use debt as an example. Let's say you owe somebody $1,200, right? And then you don't pay them not even $100 because you don't have the whole $1,200. You're just saying, well, let me get this whole $1,200 together and then I'm just going to pay them. What's the difference between saving it all up and risking losing or being directed into some other things than just paying $100 a month for the next 12 months? I guarantee you, if you pay $100 for 12 months, you would pay that $1,200 faster than if you just tried to save up the $1,200 or whatever that number is, get it all in one whop and then hand it over. So I'm just saying that to say, all your stuff is never going to be together, but you can get there, right? You can't walk from here to China in one big leap. You got to take many steps to get there if you're going to walk there. Well, not China, but from here to let's just say California. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. So let's just say that. So I don't know. That's just my talk for the moment. Hopefully you get a little something out of it. You can tell me what you think. You can comment below. So I'm going to get my place straightened up and get ready for my 1 o'clock shoot. Maybe I'll grab a t-shirt and make it for my cool name, cool new YouTuber, which is, what I am. I plan on doing a lot. I plan on sharing a lot too. There's lots of things to talk about. I'm already backlogging some different things that I want to talk about, some things I want to do. But basically, I just want to share the experience because I think the journey that I'm going down and everything that I've learned in the last year alone, out of the 25 plus years that I've been doing this, just the last year alone, I think is going to serve me very well. And I'm going to share it with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. My goal right now is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at under 200. And with your help, I'll get there. Okay? All right. See ya. So every now and then, I'll have somebody come rent out the place for a couple hours. And I have to clean up because it's a huge mess in here from the other shoots we've been doing. And we gotta start keeping it tight. But luckily for me, I have a magic broom. And ready? Love that magic broom. Real quick, if you're going to cancel with me, that's fine, but just do it like this. So nice original house of pancakes with all the little fittings that go along with it. Okay, so now I'm not going to trip as much about that.